Good morning, Nesties. This is Netta from Florida Zone 29. Central West Florida over here off the Gulf of Mexico. So a couple things went on this one. I came on through and I fertilized with them 511 throughout the whole nest, especially my onions. I just did a little bit more research, listening to continuous people on YouTube. And I didn't just do recent stuff. I went back as far as 7 years regarding the onions. So that's why I have so much fertilizer out here and so much water out here, because I fertilized and watered my onions again with 511. I had and the guy had even went as far as to say stop cutting them. So the ones over here had already stopped, but today is about this corn, and I had to do some more research. My corn was, see over here, all leaning over here. This right here, I've been standing up, so it could be a nutritional issue, could be high winds, and it could be they weren't planted deep enough, and I think that's what it was. They weren't planted deep enough for what I did. I had already put 511 out here on them. Then I came in here and I put some bone meal down, and now I have some potting soil that I'm gonna top off the bed. I wanted to top it off with some cow manure, but I hadn't been to this store to pick none up, so I'm going to use what I have, and I'll get some cow manure when I get over to the big box store. But right now is what I'm doing is that I'm raising, is that I hope you can see this one right here. I'm setting them up, getting all their leaves up, and then I'm putting soil all around them. Some research says they'll sit up by themselves. But when they definitely had pointed out that they weren't planted deep enough, and I'm like, that's it, because some of them I even saw some of the root system, and I can think back to when I grew corn before, the little ones that I had, their roots were hanging out of the ground also. And I hope you guys can hear me okay. I really got to start using that microphone. But the last time I used it, I tell you, I lost so much footage because I don't know what I did that I didn't hear it. There was no sound, so I pretty much had to do a voiceover, and then I didn't know how to do the voiceover. So y'all know, if you, well, I can't say if you know, just to let you know, I'm not too computer savvy. See, look at this. This one's leaning over. I'm gonna get a little stick to help him up. He finna, that one's gonna break. But not on my watch, baby. Auntie Netta here to help. Oh, back to my microphone. I need to get my microphone so that I feel comfortable and competent using it. And at this point I don't, because of what had happened. So basically, Nesties, all I'm doing is lifting up the greens and putting soil down, open them up. I did have to come through here and spray with some spinoside. Spinoside is not an organic, well, allegedly a more organic pesticide that they use on the corn earworm. Nothing else really kills it. I've tried everything in the past to kill it, and all I did was end up killing my corn, because you know corn ain't nothing but grass. Now I come around here and kill up something real quick and don't think nothing of it. The only time I get all emotion is when the nematodes take me out. But this time I got in here, when you start seeing, see if I can find one. The leaves look a certain way. I don't know if you can see this one. This is a good one right here. I'll take a picture of it and post it in there. When you start seeing the leaves looking kind of see-through, and then you look down in the corn and you'll see some residual. I call it spittle. Maybe that's the name of it. There's a worm down in there, and the spittle is his feces. And what he's doing is burrowing himself deeper and deeper into your corn, that when the corn starts to grow, he down there like something fat, and then ate up your corn as it grows. But just listening to there's a girl here in Florida. I think she's on. I don't think she said she's in Orlando. Her name is Gerald's Garden, and I get a lot of tips from her. And she highly recommend spinoside. And the crazy thing, Nesties, this corn has been covered since the soil in the seed went in this bucket. No, I covered it up, and that bug still got in here. Still got in here, and still was starting to eat the corn. And corn looks really good, considering that it had gotten in here, because I know from covering it up, I helped protect it. Look at it, it's all bent over. No, we gotta do something about this. So I kept it covered up just to protect it, because I didn't want the bug getting in here. And the bug got in here anyways. The puppies are doing zoomies, and I'm glad, because Nuggets hasn't been able to do zoomies in a while. So I'm gonna get this, get the corn together, get it nice and soiled. Then I'm gonna turn the water on and get it all saturated, and hopefully it can take back off again. It's a little cool here. I don't know if we are in the high 50s today. We were definitely in the high 70s. The high 40s for the past 2 days. I think we dropped all the way down to 43. A, B, C, D, E, F, F, F. Ridiculous. It was cold, and it's still a little cool right now. But I'll post what the temperature is, but it's not nearly as cold as my northern Nesties. And hats off, much respect to y'all and how y'all garden. Jesus, because y'all be dealing with some cold weather. I don't know. But anyhow, I'm going to sit this corn up. I think this is going to be my first successful corn, I think. I hope. I'm definitely going to help it. I didn't plan my seeds out how I wanted them planted. I just dropped them in the soil. And I dropped a bunch of them because I figured the wind has to blow to fertilize them. So might as well have them close together. And it wouldn't be no way they would have been able to get fertilized laying down. You know? So I'm almost finished with this bucket right here. And when I'm finished with it, I'll come back and we'll chat it up a little bit more. Hold tight. So for the most part, they're back up because they were definitely doing a gangster landing. So, alrighty, like I said, 511 blood meal. 511 had 5 nitrogen. Blood meal had 10, I believe. Nice mix, deep water, and hopefully we will get some nice corn when the season is ready. My next project is going to be the squash. We want to see another one leaning over right here. And I don't know how many are in here, about 20. And I have a couple of them right there standing just fine. And then right there in the corner, I need to get those from back there because they're getting absolutely no sun. And get them around here somehow. And I've been thinking about that and I haven't figured it out. But I may have to drag it because I don't think I can empty it out and disrupt the corn. All right, guys, that's it for the corn. Oh, I said I wanted to show you how do you know you have damage? You see that? That's when you know it's time, if you spray. It's time to spray. And I can't show you the spittle. I didn't even see, usually when I spray, you spray the spittle, you'll see the worm come up. But I did that spray the other day. So I think we're in the clear. I'll spray again next week. And we'll try to get some corn this season. All right, Nesties, thank you for coming into my home. Thank you for allowing me into your home, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.